Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Svetlana and today I want to take you along on a very exciting day. Finally, after months of waiting, we will have an annual houseplant swap here in Vilnius and I'm so stoked to go ahead and meet some of you. I also need to breathe. I'm actually kind of in a hurry because, once again, time flies so quickly when you need to prepare all of the plants and stuff like that. Actually, yesterday from the early morning, the moment I woke up, walked Baloo, had breakfast, till the late afternoon I was preparing for that swap, so I feel prepared. I feel like I definitely helicoptered over some of my plants and did pick up some plants I did not expect to pick for the swap, so I'm still not sure how I feel about all of the choices I did, but hopefully everything will be fine and we'll have a blast. I actually have full 4 boxes like this one filled with plants. Some of them are on a simpler side of the plants, if you can call it like that. I also have some cooler plants to bring along, like Hoya variegata. I have couple cuttings like this one prepared, so I feel like this might be pretty popular. I also have a bunch, and I mean a bunch of cool cuttings. Over here, for example, this box have Philodendron etabapoense, it has Monstera decursiva cuttings, we have Philodendron splendid, Monstera adansonii variegata, I have Monstera adansonii aurea somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? I have it somewhere, I promise. Wait, do I? Oh yeah, there it is, okay. I do have a Monstera aurea planted over here, so I actually went ahead and planted most of my cuttings yesterday into the soil / pond / sphagnum moss because I felt like it will be way easier for me to bring it along. Once again, I will take you along on the whole journey, so you will see how my stand will be looking. I'll show you all of the rest of the stands, I will show you the cool plants people will bring, and of course I will share some, swapping moments and just have a blast. And later on in the end of this video, I'll show you a haul of all the plants that I'll be bringing back home. I'm so excited, I'm so nervous. Prepare, it should be a very fun day, even though it's raining. Hopefully somehow we will get over it and find some solutions for that, but buckle up guys. It might be a little bit on the longer side of a video because I want to show you everything, and who knows, I mean, I'm so excited. I hope I will meet another plant YouTuber from Lithuania named Bruno. He actually has his channel as well that I will link up later on, but right now we gotta go. We actually leaving Baloo at home since it's raining right now because we won't be able probably to be with the dog indoors, so we'll see how things will go, but right now it's time for flipping going, so let's do this. Let's go guys, I'm so excited, let's go. Alright guys, we just arrived. We still have 40 minutes until the beginning of the event, so quickly wanna show you the plants I'm going to be swapping for, and honestly I'm very nervous and also very excited. There's also a busy street right next to us, so I'm not sure how do you hear that. Anyway, let me quickly show you. So I have a bunch of Monstera decursiva cuttings, also have a mama plant over here with an active growth point already, so that's exciting. I have Hoya caudata, and also you can see the labels the way I made them, so simply on white paper, and this time I just made them like hanging but also glued over here. I also have cute Hoya New Guinea ghost, actually cut off the top branch to propagate at home, and this one I might swap for. I also have Monstera obliqua, I have Hoya sigillatus over here, I have Philodendron billeti, little dwarfy baby, and I also, wait, did I show you all of these? Oh, and I also have Hoya variegata over here, right? So this is the box number 1. The other box is the one that I already mentioned to you, so I have planted 2 cuttings of Philodendron etabapoense, have about 4 cuttings of Monstera adansonii variegata, I have about 4 cuttings of Monstera decursiva, and I have around 4 to 5 cuttings of Philodendron splendid. So very excited over here. I think these are all. Here, very different stories. So we have a bunch of philodendron verrucosum cuttings. This one is already having a active growth point as well. Very beautiful plant. I have begonia snow-caped, 2 beautiful cuttings planted into one pot. I have syngonium pink splash, also 2 cuttings planted in there. I have monstera aurea, monstera dawsoniae aurea, couple cuttings in here actually, and the last one is anthurium peltigerum, and obviously I'm not sure what I'm doing with this one. It actually was so struggling in my home, so hopefully maybe I'll find someone who will love this plant and give it a new nice home, because it's struggling in my care and I don't want to see it struggle, to be honest. So this is very funny. This is actually a philodendron that I brought back home last year from this very same plant swap. I never did anything to it, so it's still in the very same pot I got it in, and this is philodendron linamii, and honestly it just, I don't know, I just don't vibe with it, and maybe somebody will. So we have this baby. I have another Hoya bella cutting, the variegated one. I have Hoya carnosa splash, 3 cuttings. How do we even, like this. Woo. Hoya carnosa cuttings. These are actually the ones that I rescued in the beginning of summer, I think. I also have about 3 planted philodendron verrucosums over here, and Epipremnum cebu blue, about 4 cuttings. So these are all of the plants I'm gonna be bringing, and I mean I already did bring, and hopefully I don't know, hopefully people will be interested. I'm actually very nervous all the way here. My husband was like, relax, and I was like, people will speak to me. I'm so nervous, guys. But anywho, right now it's time to go ahead, book the table to bring all of these plants, and hopefully from there on everything will be awesome. Please hold. I also want to show you one cool thing. Look, we parked at this place, and look at this roof. How cool are these snails? Humongous snails. Cool. Okay, let's go.
There's a view of the lantern. You're gonna glow there, you're gonna glow. Say you tried, it wasn't too easy. It's not for life. As if I was the answer. I'm gonna go still, I'm gonna go. Say you tried, it wasn't too easy. It's not for life. Say as if I was back there, as if I was in Atlanta. I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna go. We were the west shoulder, grew the moon, grew the moment, as if you were looking, as if you were the lantern. You're gonna glow there, you're gonna glow. Say you tried, it wasn't too easy. Life's not for life. Know that it all fades and blooms with you, the turn of the moment, colors and language, and in the heat of a lantern. I'm gonna grow, share, I'm gonna grow. So grab me the dog tag, teller, spawn and roam over the winter, as if I was barking, as if I was the answer. I'm gonna go, still, I'm gonna go. Say you tried, it wasn't too easy. Life's not for life. Say you tried, it wasn't too easy. Life's not for life. Doing the last dance of June, the moon keeps spinning and anymore, as if I was back there, as if I was in Atlanta. I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna go. We were the west shoulder, grew the moon, grew the moment, as if you were looking, as if you were the lantern. You're gonna glow there, you're gonna glow. Say you tried, it wasn't too easy. Life's not for life. As if I was the answer. I'm gonna go, still, I'm gonna go. Say you tried.
And just like that, I'm back home. Oh my gosh, what a day it's been. I know I only been there for maybe 3 hours or so. It's already been so many emotions in there. I felt so grateful, so happy, and honestly, I came back not empty-handed. So let me quickly show you the haul of the things and plants I brought back home. I actually snatched some pretty good deals that I feel so excited about. Also got some presents, unexpected presents from you guys, which was so heartwarming and also got me so confused and so awkward. So I hope it wasn't too awkward, but it was so sweet. And honestly, I went in there with 4 boxes. I came back home with 3 boxes, but with 2 additional bags. So the idea of getting rid of more plants than bring back home actually I think did work out. I was so excited to sell a lot of plants which I was not going for and not planning, but honestly a lot of people just came in there into that swap, you know, just to like window watch and window shop without any plants of their own, and they were like, do you sell these? And I was like, heck yeah. Name the price. So it was a lot of fun. Also, fun fact, I did snatch, I wanna believe, and by chatting with a lot of you, I do believe that this was the most like popular plant in the swap, and I was the one who flipping won the fight for it. So very excited about that. What's up, baby? And also Baloo he missed being with us right now. He's so cute and so sweet. Yes, talking about being sweet. Such a good little pup. Everybody was asking, where is your dog? Where is your dog? Yeah, you're a star. Yes. I think I filmed how my stand looked like. So me minding my own business, preparing my plants, standing in there, and then actually a very sweet lady came along and said, oh, do you remember in the comment section I did reserved a alocasia mallow? And I was like, yes, I do remember. This is it. There it is. Go ahead, take it. And then she was like, I have something for you. And I was like, huh? And she started to, you know, give us the sweet words with my husband, and, you know, gifted this little sweet parcel that I won't be showing, you know, in the video, but it was so exciting. In the car we were like little kids with my husband and looking into all little small things she decided to bring and gift us, and it was so flippin' sweet. My heart was pumping out of my chest. Little moments like that just makes you feel special. For example, in my workplace, even though I worked in there for over 5 years, nobody did, you know, anything special of me getting married, which actually have a little sore thing for that. But anywho, and people, you know, who only met a couple times in the plant swap actually did an extra mile and gifted me something. Talking about gifts, let me quickly show you another one. This was such a sweet story. This is a little pineapple with another little pineapple, and I was not going to swap for it or anything. I actually haven't even seen it before, but my mom and my sister came into the swap a little bit later on, I think hour in the whole event, and, you know, we were chatting a little bit, and then I said, okay, I'll go ahead, look around, and, you know, you do you. And while I was walking, my mom was like, Sveta, come over here. And I was like, oh, what now? You know, I'm kind of busy. I'm looking at some cool plants over here. And she was like, come over here. And it turns out that one lady, she was a little bit too shy to go ahead and walk with me directly. So she actually noticed my mom, and I think figured out it was my mom from my videos, and asked, are you Svetlana's mom? And I was like, she said it felt so weird feeling like a superstar. So she did ask my mom to call me, and I said this was like the coolest, the sweetest thing ever. So we all, you know, hanged out a little bit, talked about her, and she decided to give me this beautiful pineapple as a wedding gift, because I was talking about my wedding bouquet, how I DIY'd it, and how I wanted to add a little pineapple on top of that wedding bouquet. Unfortunately, before preparing for my wedding, I did not find any small pineapple, so it just wasn't meant to be. But this is actually just a sweet reminder, and who knows, maybe in the future I will grow small pineapples and, don't know, maybe recreate some pictures in my wedding dress and, you know, make some extra bouquets. This was the cutest story ever, like, oh my gosh. And then Bruno came. Bruno from Tropicals up north. He has his own YouTube channel that I actually love, and I already mentioned it in my videos. We're chatting with him, you know, I was so happy he did make it. We're chatting along, and he was like, I actually have a gift for you. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is happening today? You know, I definitely felt great, but also so awkward, but at the same time so great, because I love gifts. I mean, let's be honest. So he actually prepared this little parcel for me, and he knows I am a sucker for Egyptian decor and little knickknacks. So he gave me this whole bag of beautiful, you know, little knickknacks that I can use actually in fairy gardens, he said, but let's be honest, it's just going on my shelf right in front of my nose so I can appreciate these little tiny things. And he also said that he dug up this amethyst by his own hands. Can you imagine that? He said he had 2 pieces and one of the pieces he gave for me. I said immediately, I said this is gonna be friendship amethyst. So right now each of us will have one. So there are more little knickknacks, but we won't go into the more details because I'm not sure how many of you are into Egypt as I am, but oh my gosh, these pieces. Oh, this is like little treasure parcel / unexpected treasure I did not know I needed before I saw it. So Bruno, oh my gosh, you're so sweet. And also we're chatting about plants and he was like, you know what, I brought you some Hoya. And I was like, heck yes. So I did give him my alocasia mallow because he said, I hope you still have it. And I was like, I do actually have one, and ran straight into it and gave it to him. And he said that he actually brought this specific plant specifically for me, like, oh my god, oh my god. But actually he gave me 2 beautiful cuttings of white-leaved Hoya sigillatus. He also said it might be called as AH001 SP Borneo. I mean, I did had Hoya sigillatus, funny enough, and I swapped it in this specifically plant swap, but mine had narrow leaves, and this one has way more white leaves. So this is so exciting. Honestly, I think I'm gonna be propagating both of these into a couple cuttings each. And just, I don't know, probably start in water. Still no idea, but let's put them back in this beautiful, humid, flipping Ziploc bag. Anyway, and while we're still in the Hoya area, I actually snatched a couple more variegated Hoyas. One of them is this variegated Hoya Polinera. I mean, I couldn't resist. I did swap this one for the Hoya New Guinea Ghost, the bottom cutting that I said I had, and oh my gosh, I did save the top cutting for myself that has lots of new leaves and is right now rooting. Oh, we have new root, and I did cut it a couple days ago. So this is very exciting. You know what? Maybe let's try and plop you in there. Or you know what? No. At first I think I will keep it in the Ziploc bag. So I need to find some wet towel to put in there, but I mean, it's humid enough in there. So another awesome and very exciting Hoya snatch. And also from the very same lady that I got the very first gift. That is so exciting. I need to put it in the fridge and, you know, prepare for it. But oh my gosh, we also swapped for this awesome humongous Hoya. God damn it. Okay, I did forget the name. Oh, of course I did. But anyway, this is a pretty chunky, already rooted, big cutting. So I am very excited about this one. It has many branches. It seems like it's been cut many times, but at the same time have so many new growth points ready for action. So cannot wait to plant this thing. And this looks monstrous, so cannot wait, you know, to see in which direction it will go. Will it give me more variegation? Because if we'll take a closer look, a lot of those leaves are so beautiful. We have kind of pinkish margins on the edges. I'm not sure why my camera is not focusing, but anyway. So very cute Hoya, very cute Hoya. I think this is the only 2 Hoyas, like 3 Hoyas, my bad. The only 3 Hoyas I came back home with, but each of them very special story behind, and like very flippin' exciting. Also, from the free section, so you know, whenever you go into plant swap, at the end people probably not want to come back home with all of the plants they brought, so they will simply go and put it on the table that says free plants, you know, just take it or leave it. And I actually found in there this beautiful Stapelia. Actually, my mom did found a cutting that was already blooming, and I forgot to film her plants, but I was like, oh my gosh, don't take all of these, I want some of them as well. So I did brought home these, and probably I will be propagating them and cutting them in several pieces before planting them all together. But very exciting because I lately been really into Stapelias. I already have 3 varieties. Yes, I have 1 variegated and 2 simple ones, and this is the one that I don't have. So very exciting. It was free out of charge. By the way, I was selling so many cuttings, it blew my mind. I think I came back home with about 50 or 60 euro. My husband was the most happy about it, you know, not the plants but the money, because he said finally your hobby is giving us a little bit of money, because most often than not, it's the other way around, you know? I still have couple Monstera cursiva cuttings. I have couple variegated Adeniums that nobody wanted. And I also have a bottom cutting of Monstera cursiva. So I think I'm gonna be planting it together with my cuttings and, you know, restarting my own plant. You know what, probably let's put you aside because this is getting hectic over here. Flippin' hectic. Okay, and then I also came back home with my dwarf billieti. I know, I think somebody of you commented that please don't take this plant to the swap, keep it and grow it because it's way too cute, and a lot of people actually like that comment. So I feel like if I would swap for this plant, a lot of people would be disappointed in me. So here we are. Nobody wanted to swap for this specific plant, and I guess my destiny is to have this little odd looking philodendron. So actually it was growing in pond all the time I had it, so right now I planted it in soil, and who knows, maybe right now I'll have some changes in its growth pattern. But we have beautiful new, a little bit pinkish leaf. It's very cute, very beautiful plant, very different. Definitely different from my large one, but still cute nevertheless. I also came back home with my Anthurium peltigerum. This was actually a gift from one of you guys, and you know what, a couple ladies asked to swap for this plant, but at the end of the day I just couldn't, you know. The ladies were showing me their plants and I was just looking at this one and I was like, no, I can't do it, you know. I will take it back home and give it another shot because I feel like we still can, you know, make it happy somehow and find out what the heck does it want. Also came back home with my Monstera obliqua. This one definitely needs to be repotted, so we actually gonna have lots of plants that needs to be repotted, as you can see. Also came back home with one philodendron verrucosum, so I did sell 3 different cuttings. I think one swapped, 2 others sold. So 1 is left for me, which is actually kind of good because I'm not sure if I kept any for myself. And then we have the last and the most exciting plants that I brought back home. So technically, wait, I actually need to count how many plants did I brought into the swap, but I came back home with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, really? 8 new plants, 8 new plants, the rest are mine. So actually, I think that this is the first year ever when I came back home with less plants than I did bring with myself. Because once again, I did sold a bunch of my plants. So, alright, right now we'll go into fun territory. I mean, I'm not saying these ones weren't fun. Oh my gosh, these were like a lot of fun, but also these ones are also very fun. Anyway, so this was actually the very first plant that I swapped for, and I think I swapped philodendron verrucosum for this pilea. And honestly, this is not my first pilea, but I keep on killing them, and I, you know, promised to myself that I won't be buying them anymore because they simply just die in my home. And it feels like more people were agreeing with me because a lot of people says, oh my gosh, this is such an easy plant, and others just cannot keep them alive. So it almost becomes like a little tradition of mine to come back home with one of these and try keep them alive and happy. And this year, once again, we're gonna try and do it and see how it works. Bruno from Tropicals Up North also said that he cannot keep them alive, so I feel a little bit better because he has a bunch of rare and very, very like arrogant plants. Okay, so this is one of them on the simpler side. The rest of these are not so flippin' simple. Okay, so I did swap for philodendrons. Oh, I sold all of my philodendron splendens. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, I did swap one philodendron splendid cutting and one Monstera cursiva cutting for this beautiful Peperomia Buenos Aires. Look at all those cute variegated leaves, but just the color of those leaves, the patterns, the everything, the pink stems, that cute yellow / white like creamish variegation. I couldn't say no. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Oh my god, oh my god. This one I swapped. I definitely need to take notes. I think this might be also for philodendron verrucosum. They were actually popular. I did not expect them to be so popular, but also they have stunning shiny leaves, so who could say no to them, you know? This is so heavy, but I did swap for this cool looking Shrek ears. I mean, this is some kind of crassula, I don't remember the full name, but I probably will put it on the screen if I will have time while editing, but this thing is so heavy. It's kind of top heavy, so definitely needs to be reported, but I just could not resist this bonsai looking tree. Like, come on, this is dream come true for the like fairy garden creator, like me. I'm talking about me. I'm so flippin' excited. This is actually something that I was not looking for, but I'm so glad I did came home with this thing, because look at this. This is like fairy tale. Oh my god, just imagine making some little fairy swing over here. Oh, just imagine putting some kind of little garden bench, or oh my gosh, I have so many ideas for this. Let me know if you would want me to make a fairy garden and what kind of theme you would like. I feel like, you know, since the Halloween is coming, maybe something spooky, you know, like putting little crow over there. Or, I mean, I do have some DIY projects, like I could make more of the... Oh, no, my ghost! Like, I do remember last year when I made it, a lot of you were very curious about this little crochet ghost, for example. Just imagine, ooh, very spooky tree with lots of ghosts I could make like this. So cute. This is so flipping cute. Okay, we need to push down. Actually, okay. Nervous, this is very wobbly. And this one, guys, oh my gosh, the last one I saved for the end, because this is like the coolest plant in the swap. One lady specifically came with one and only Adenium. So she had this cool looking, like thick tree looking slash baobab looking, like desert rose, and lots. And I think every single table from the swap came to her and said that they want this plant. And every single time she would take this plant, go to that person's table, look at it, say no thank you, and come back home to her table. And every single time I was like, okay, she's coming back. Oh, she's coming back again. Nobody took it, okay. And I actually asked about it 3 different times, and 3 different times she would come back to my table, and she is more into succulents and cacti. Spoiler alert, I did not have any succulents or cacti, and the only plants that actually interested her were Hoyas. And you know, she would come around, look around, and would be stand like this, let's do this, and then she would walk away because she had her son around, and you know, he would always, you know, be curious about everything else around him, so she would be like always, oh, I'll come back, and I was like, oh, please come back. So for the last time when I saw that she's coming back with this desert rose once again back to her table, because she did not like anything from the person's table to swap, I went ahead in there and said, I will pay you money. I am not flipping kidding. I have my wallet right over here. My husband is holding it. It might be a problem. But I will flipping pay you money. Just let's make the deal. Let's make the flipping deal. And she was like, oh, I don't know. I would like 30 euros for it. And I was like, at the same time, this plant is worth way more. So, you know, the plant loving person would definitely know that, right? But also this is a plant swap, and I did not brought this kind of money to the swap. Let's be real, right? I only have like money on the card and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I have some cash in my wallet. My husband have some cash. We'll work things around, you know? So I went ahead and found 28 euros. I was like, I am on 2 euros short, but please, let's make this deal. Let's flip and make this deal happen. And she was like, oh no, 28 euros. I was like, oh my gosh, really? For 2 flipping euros? I said, take some plants, take some of my flipping plants. So I went to my table, and she actually did take my Hoya Rescue, so Hoya Carnosa Splash pot with 3 cuttings, and she also took my variegated Hoya Bella. And I paid to her only 16 euros. So this is like the most epic deal ever. I said, well, that Hoya Bella variegata is I would want to say this at least 10 euros in the swap. I mean, in simple day, I would of course ask even more for this Hoya, because they're not that easy to find, right? And also that Hoya Carnosa, I said, oh, couple euros. So at first I thought, you know what? She wanted that Hoya Carnosa, take it. I'll give it 28 euros, and you know, the deal is made. But she was like, but that Hoya Bella is kind of cute. So at the end, she took that cutting of Hoya Bella variegata. She took that that these cuttings of Hoya Carnosa splash and 16 euros. And me, ladies and gentlemen, oh my gosh, me came back home with this flippin' monstrosity. I'm so flippin' excited, guys. I'm so flippin' excited. This is the most popular plant in the swap, and I made a deal. It was such a tough deal, but I did make it. And actually, after packing my boxes and, you know, going back to our car, almost every single table, every single like person at the table were standing in there. Oh, so you are the one who grabbed it. You are the one who snatched it, and like congratulating me like I just won a flippin' lottery. And I was like, I was fighting with my nails and my teeth for this, guys. It wasn't easy, okay? Oh, I'm so excited. I feel like I just let out all energy I had for the day, but oh my gosh. Oh. So of course this will go in some kind of special pot, and at the same time I think I won't be what the hell is this? At the same time, I'm not sure if I'll be repotting it this year. Maybe I'll just let it be as it is until the next year, and in spring I will repot it. And Bruno, actually the other YouTuber I was talking with you about, when he saw that I came back with this one, he was like, you just got it, oh my gosh. And then he started to give me little tips, and I was like, I know, sir. Oh, I flippin' know. I actually have one desert road that I did manage to befriend, and it's completely different one. It did had some, it was on a journey with me, let's be real, let's be honest, but come on, come on, come on. And my husband was like, why everybody is so excited? This is like the ugliest looking thing. I was like, dude, you have no idea, you have no idea. You don't have taste. But you know, I cannot say this about him because he married me, so. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited once again. Isn't that a dream for a fairy garden? Just imagine having some cool flat pot for it and just working around with some cool sculptures, maybe even Bruno sculptures, just because he loved this plant as well. I don't know, possibilities are flippin' endless. And oh, guys, let me tell you, I feel like a flipping queen of the plant swap. I did came back home with less plants than I did bring with myself. I made some cash. I like snatched the best plant that everybody wanted, plus a bunch of cool variegated and not variegated plants. This was such a good swap. This was flippin' blast. My sister also snatched some free plants. My mom bought a couple cool looking succulents, variegated and non-variegated. So all of us came back home like, I need to go celebrate. Actually, okay, let's be honest. This little bottle of champagne from the present of the lady that I was talking with you in the very beginning, this is going to be open today. Let's be real. I know it's Sunday. It's gonna be open today. Let me know, guys, which of all of these stories like you enjoyed the most. What of these plants did you know, would bring with yourself back home, or maybe you wouldn't, maybe you have. Oh, it's just a black spot, it's just a black spot, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. What do you think about the whole of the plants that I did came back home with? Maybe you have any tips or tricks, and let's chat in the comments. Hopefully you will enjoy this haul as much as I did and prepare for some repot with me videos, because we need to prop some of these plants, we need to repot them and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, fucking bug. I'm always the most afraid. Okay, this was random like outdoors bug. This is what I'm scared the most of. These plants were standing in somebody's home, so right now we need to quarantine them, of course, and only next week, probably next weekend, we'll jump into repotting and working them. But right now, as you can hear, my babies are ready for a little walk. So that's what we're gonna do. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you once again for every single one of you who decided to come along, to chat with me, to swap with me. And of course, thank you so much for you watching out there on the other side of the screens. I do appreciate you coming back and, you know, joining me for this plant adventure. Like this video if you enjoy it. Subscribe if you haven't yet, because as you can tell, lots of plenty projects are flipping on the way. I need to show you something. I know I already said I'm saying goodbye, but I need to show you something. Isn't that cute? This flipping cactus won't stop blooming for me. Oh my gosh, you're so flipping cute. It like bloomed all these rows all the way up and it just keeps on giving. This mammillaria is so cute. It's so cute. Anyway, I need to go, guys. Actually, my throat hurts. I talked so much today. I'm so not used for that. I don't know how teachers do that, you know, talk every single day for hours, because holy smokes, guys, holy smokes. And my social battery. Oh, let's not even go there. Oh, no, let's not go there. Language lesson. I almost forgot, but I did not. Let me teach you a language lesson just like I do in every of my videos. And since I have a box, let me teach you how to say box. Maybe you'll go ahead and talk about some books with your post office employee. And you'll say, you know what? I know how to say box in Russian. And she will be like, you know what? Let me hear it. And you will say, коробка. Once again, коробка. Weird, I know. Why I feel so sassy. I feel like a winner. Feel like a winner chicken dinner over here, guys. Oh my gosh, I flipping nailed it. And if you want to say box in Lithuanian, you need to say dėžė. Once again, dėžė. This is it. We're flipping done. It's time to shut down the camera, walk the balloon, and come back and flipping edit it. Wish me luck. Wish me luck, guys. And hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye.